People, my name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Taptap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Taptap Send. Yes, Taptap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Taptap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama Media, Texas, you drew, very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Taptap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Taptap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, fa check it, fa check it, fa check it, check. Green select glucometer, fa check it. Push sugar level, fa check it, fa check it. Fa check it, check. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Day of the Grammy nominations released for the 2024 edition here on Sammy Flex TV. We are sure going to have a review of some of the categories. What's good? You have never been serious. I'm just doing it true and you are laughing. But why are you laughing?
Oh, why?
I started not laughing. You brought in the laughter.
I have to look cheerful to the audience.
No, your laugh caught crazy. So it was this to As to why Kojo would do that, I still don't get. But what I mean is that on the day of the Grammy nominees release, we have to do some conversations around it. I know in Africa, some of our brothers and sisters, they have been nominated, and my producer will be sharing some of these nominations on the screens as we start the conversation. And the main question people are asking is, what happened? At least Rocky Daoni sometimes has been doing some appearances for us to calm our fears, our BP. But today, none of us. Okay, I'm married. Okay, I'm cry. Nidink of far, baby. Well, I'm married, but I'm married. How Ghanaian is she? That is one of the conversations we're going to have. The video making some nominations. Ashake, Burna Boy, of course. Now Burna Boy is a landlord when it comes to the Grammy conversation. At every point in time, he's in there, and I know many are asking what is happening to us. We are about to enter into that conversation soon, but let me welcome you to Showbiz Daily. Showbiz Daily is live on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex with my charges. Kojo King is a musician pundit. I don't know why Kojo was laughing to the Grammy nominations. I still don't know why. Well, Kobe Josvan is the nation's blogger. I think my first time seeing him after my London return, so I'm going to spend my weekend with him today. Of course, we have some pizza on our table, so some Coke and other things would add up for the Friday feeling to start. And in Team Dode Solomon, aka HMO, is also our online. Oh, sorry about that. It's also our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and I believe all is set for us to do our business here on the show. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Digital Rasta, Scott Currency, who is handling our camera, Richie Flex, is the editor director of the show. Taptap Send. We were supposed to meet their CEO today, but unfortunately, we're here because of some busy schedules. We would have to reschedule our appointment till next Friday. So those who were waiting for that conversation with the Taptap Send CEO, very, very unfortunate we could not do that interview, but it will surely, it will surely happen. Sorry about that. It will surely happen. So definitely we are going to have that conversation. So you guys should wait for it very, very soon. But in the studio, we are still telling you can use Taptap Send. Download the app on your phone, put in your key details, use the promo code SammyFlex, and tell the world that you can also wire money from your location. And now our people in UAE, Dubai, you guys are also active on Taptap Send. Do it today and thank me later. Now, let's go into the convo. Who is shouting Grammy there like that? Let's go into the convo. The new category that brought Ghana hope was the African music performer, the best African music performance. And that particular category brought Africa hope and Ghana, to be specific, because in the definition, about 3 of Ghana's genres were mentioned in there, where they talked about the Ghanaian drill, they talked about the hip life, they talked about high life and all those things. It gave some of our people enough comfy that, nyame ya adoma, or better still, all things being equal by the grace of God, we will appear somewhere. But we all witnessed it. We waited for it. 10th November just passed quickly, and nominations are out without an inclusion of Ghana. Should we be bothered? Thanks to Fidelis Osara. He did it right after the nomination, or he sent me the categories. It was my sweetness level. Osara sent it to me, and I knew that I'm fat. So he sent the best global music performance. He sent the best global music album. He sent the best global music, also I mentioned that, so the best African music performance. And these were the areas that we were likely to have been mentioned. And unfortunately, all these areas came and no Ghana was mentioned in there. As it stands now, the conversation is ongoing and questions are being asked. How are we faring? How are we going to do this? There are others who are even writing on social media, Kwame Dazi and co, saying that no, they doubt Grammy is not popularity based as they have been telling us. To them, they doubt Grammy's popularity. If you are not popular, you won't win because, you won't even be nominated, because they were expecting some of our people to be there, looking at the quality of their products and blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. But I don't know, all those things, we have to just start talking. And I want to start with Chebo. Chebo, I know you were following whilst you were on your way coming to work.
Yeah.
Are you also surprised, like many? Are you going to throw like many? I'm asking the two questions, yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think that's how we have to expect any competition at all. I mean, it's either you get what you are looking for or you'll be disappointed because you are not the only one competing. It's not like we had only Ghanaians there competing and they came out to say that this one, no nomination. Somebody also won, and the person and their people, the person and his people, they will be happy that they have been nominated. They will really enjoy getting something like that. So for me, I think we should expect some of this thing in any competition, and our scheme is also a competition. So if you are not the one getting it, you should know that yes, the other people got it and they will be happy about it. That's how it is. So for me, we should just do our best and then hope for the better. Or hope for the best. I mean, now is somebody is the one winning, and tomorrow it will turn, or it could turn to us. So we should just expect our time, and you can't just sit down waiting for your time. Just do the work, do your best, and hopefully when the time comes, you will enjoy it. So for those who filed for the nomination, I think they did their best, but
Okay.
at this point, they couldn't get what they were looking for. But, so they should just still pushing if that's their dream. One day it will get to their turn if they work hard enough. For those who are voting and selecting people can recognize that yes, these people, they are doing great job and they should be awarded. Why not? They may get it, but for now, let's take it as it is.
Okay. There are others who are also suggesting that it's high time the average Ghanaian musician stop being over-reliant on I want a Grammy, but rather do their work and look for money. I've seen so many posts like that. What do you also say about that?
Yeah, I will agree with them to some extent. But the thing is, the person, the people at the other side can also argue that for those people, getting Grammy is the ultimate for them. It's not about money. In fact, whatever that they are getting, maybe they are okay. What they are looking for is to get the recognition.
That accomplishment.
Yes, as a Grammy nominee or even a winner. So you can't just tell people to stop dreaming about what they are
want
looking
to
for.
achieve.
Yes, just push. Just tell them that, well, if this is what you are looking for, there's a way to get it, and go through that way. If you get it, fine. If you are not getting it, it means at the time that you don't have it or you are not getting what you are looking for, you are not good enough as compared to the people that you are competing with. It's not like you are not a good musician or you can't do whatever. You are doing your best, but you are competing with somebody.
Yeah.
So
the
if
person's
that
strength
yes,
might be bigger than
yours at the time that they are doing the voting or doing the selection. So they shouldn't give up if that's their dream. But I mean, if you think that that's the ultimate, that's what will make you a musician, then I will agree with the person who is telling them to focus on their career, make money and stop it. Because winning a Grammy or even being nominated is not the ultimate when it comes to music. We know some great musicians who never even got nominations and talk of even winning.
Yeah.
So that's not it. It's prestigious for some people, because some of them, even when you are introducing them, you have to mention that Grammy nominee, Grammy award winner and all that. So the prestige that comes with it is good enough for somebody to wish that.
To wish for it.
Yeah, me too. I get it. For them, let's wish them all the best. But yes, if that's not your focus, I mean, relax and also do your thing.
I see. Well, I remember the other day we were talking about Bankuli being Grammy nominated and the kind of accolades that comes with it for him. Exactly. And I'm sure that is what Chemo is talking about, that if you are even being mentioned in there, it comes with something. At least someone's dream is to also get the Grammy nominated attachment to his name. So such a person, you cannot take it away from him. But finally on you, then I go on to the other people. How about the trolls? The fact that in Ghana, if either one gets or one doesn't get, it becomes a trolling competition. Now we've seen people online, Stonebwoy is trying number one. And it is all because they are trolling him.
Yeah.
How about the trolls for either getting nominated or not getting it at all?
Yes, so the thing is, it won't stop. Because when you get it, somebody will be trolled. When you don't get it, then you too, you will face it. So, and it will not stop. Some people, yes, me for instance, I will not go into that arena and do same or join those who are trolling people. And the same way, I will not troll somebody because somebody
decided to get the opposite,
or get it or not, or no. I mean, but such is life. You will not. There's no way that you can convince everybody or anybody at all to say that you don't troll anybody because it's not good. If some of them, they are not trolling because what they were looking for didn't come true. If it happened that what they were looking for is what is happening now, then we will know the direction of the trolling. Now that it has turned to the other side, the same thing will happen. I mean, I don't see it stopping, but those who are at the receiving end they should take heart. That's how
So they should take that.
they should take it cool. I mean, that's
Take
that's
it
it.
cool.
Yeah. So just sit somewhere, watch some of them, or monitor what is happening, and it will come down at the long run. So let them enjoy in their own way that they want to enjoy it. But that's such is life anyway.
Okay, let me go on to Kobe Josvan. Kobe, let me get your opinion. The Grammy nominations, Ghana missing out, and the trolls. You can put these three together. Let's listen to what you have to say.
Yeah, Ras, I mean, first of all, let me say congratulations to our brothers who made it possible. And to those who couldn't make it, just as we know, it is all part of the journey. It's not all the time that you win. So sometimes it's good for you to make an attempt in making a bold step on whatever that you want to do. But if it happens otherwise too, I think it will help you to more or less prepare harder and also face it hard when you are making the attempt.
Decision, yeah.
Yeah, for the nominations, just as my big brother said, even if it is a Ghanaian thing, not everybody will qualify or be nominated. I mean, they still have some of the things that they follow per which they nominate. And even if we are to all consider people or all the artists, I mean, in the world, still, we have to take them certain artists out because the slot has to fit for certain people based on their standard, based on what it demands or what it costs for them to be nominated. So it shouldn't be a big deal. And for people trying to throw, of course, it's part of the game. Because so who we need an nomination, other people too, money. So we should take it lightly and just understand. And I believe these people have been in the game for some time now and they understand the game. And it is music politics. Of course, sometimes if you're able to even play your cards well out of these throws and other stuff, you can also leverage on it and even more or less make something good out of it. Yes, and that doesn't end the whole story. I mean, what I would tell them, especially our Ghanaian people, is that they should keep on being themselves. It doesn't necessarily mean say you have to get a Grammy before you be recognized as the best musician in the world. Yes, it's good. Sometimes when you have it, it comes with its own, benefits and other, opportunities. But yes, if it is not coming to, don't push yourself for it. Just keep working. Just being yourself. Be original in whatever that you are doing. Believe in you and make money. Yeah, because at the end of the day, whatever that we are doing, and the focus aside the awards, money is important.
Of course.
Because oyari and fakwa isika. Kwanchan there fire this kind of if you are to do bigger events that we'll be talking about, it all boils up to this money. So Grammy shouldn't be a headache. Fine, fine. If it doesn't come to just keep working hard, stay in your lane, and always I preach this thing. High life is the thing. So let's more or less find our roots. Yeah, we can still do this high life thing and do it well. Most of these African artists that are nominating, they are doing their own journeys, and it is helping them. They are trying to be original because that is them, that defines them. So when they are doing it, they know how to reposition themselves for them to fit for whatever that they are looking for. But something that you want to copy, there's no way you can act like an original. A copy version can never be like original. Yes, it is a new trend and you all have to benefit from it. But that doesn't mean that we should forget our own. Hip life, high life still remains and stand in a good shape for us to push it.
Exactly.
It is not too late. So let us all rebrand it. If you have to rebrand it, repackage it for it to look nice, for the world to understand. Not long ago, I heard one Nigerian artist, standing on a bigger platform, shouting the name High Life. Okay. That one should send a signal to us. If care is not taking.
Nigerians also do High Life.
Yeah, they do. But brass, you can't High Life now because I want to say Ghana. I say. Piano, but from the beginning of the story and conversation, we more or less represented High Life more than other continents or maybe countries. So we should do it well and position it well. And trust me, if you have High Life in play at watching, and no never Grammy na mai. And I've been so need as any one. So most of these artists that be fighting, thinking that hey, we need Grammy. The Ubu no show one side and who say no, Ebu no obey or Grammy now. So it is also an advice. We shouldn't be little people's hard work, especially the young ones coming. They have something great in them that they can put Ghana on the map. So let's support them, supporting the but let it be more or less reciprocal.
That works.
Yeah, like you support, I support. No be that one way side. You chop then you sat there. If you can say everything is okay, you the chopper. Remember, say your bro too into you be hungry somewhere, so make you also chop something. So that be the support thing that we are talking. Hand go, hand come. And trust me, it will be a story, a conversation one day that we also be, topping the world just as our brothers Nigerians or sisters Nigerians are doing it now. So kudos to them. But hey, we still have the chance. Let's work hard and push it. It will surely make sense.
Okay, let's listen to Kojo finally on this one. Still on the Grammy nominations. Ghana missing out, the trolls, and congratulatory messages to the nominees.
Yeah. Well, Ghana, I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised that we didn't see any of our people there. Because as we speak, Stonebwoy is the only person that I can confidently say that he's knocking at the doors of the Grammys. Because looking at the steps that he's making towards getting and
Recognized.
yes, recognized or getting an award, and it will come with time. I think this is the first time that his works has submitted works for it to be considered. I think 2 years ago it was called to the Academy, Recording Academy, and he's making steps towards it. I want to believe if he continues like this, one day he can also win, because the likes of Burna Boy, we some time back they also competed and they didn't win, but we realized that when they consistently pushed, they earned a nomination and consequently won. Exactly. So he just have to keep pushing. And when you look at the categories that the African brothers were nominated, and the kind of artists in there, and when you look at the machinery behind them, this thing also comes as influence and all of that. When they say it's not a popular award, definitely people are not going to vote and all of that, but there should be a certain level of influence where the award is based. What is your strength there as an artist?
The local.
Exactly. And we know that these other artists that competed with our brothers in Ghana, what is their impact within some of these spaces? That is also a point to consider. You may have a good album when we talk about technicalities, but there are other factors that you also have to consider, because in as much as it is not a public or a mass voting, the people in the academy and all of that, they are human beings. And there are people who have influence. They can maybe do things to please them. Maybe how they are pushing their words, it will make them know them, readily know them, that okay, if I'm looking at somebody to vote for, when I look at this person, I think this person is visible, this person is visible, that person is visible. And look at our Nigerian brothers. These are huge artists conquering the world, not just within the African continent. So I wouldn't be surprised if they win. And the fact that some of the Nigerians created the way, make sure that these people are now. I'm not surprised that 4 of them are getting nominations in there, because year in year you see that their numbers
they represent large
keeps increasing. And so if a Ghanaian artist paves the way, there is the likelihood that other Ghanaians can also follow suit.
Rocky Down, he's been there consistently.
Yes.
At least 2, I think 3.
Yes,
three
exactly. Yes,
Three
he has
so
been. He has been there. Yes, he has been there. So if
so what do you mean? Like he has been there, we still couldn't.
No. Kwajo was making a point that if a Ghanaian paved the way, as in maybe winning. Yeah. Okay. So as for nomination,
nomination he has been there. As in winning. Okay. Yes, if one day we get a Ghanaian also gets it, then it means it has opened the door for us to also get our people considered. So I'm not surprised, and kudos to Stonebwoy for trying. I admire his efforts, and all of that. I know one day if he continues like this, he will get a Grammy.
Knowing that today it comes, he's not there. Today it comes and he's not there, and we know how he has been very active in getting it. Does he have the power to demotivate him?
I think this is the first time he has submitted his own body of work.
He's done this for Grammy.
This is the first time he has submitted his own work.
No, Stonebwoy has done for Grammy nomination. This is not the first time he's done that.
Which album?
This is the first time.
This is the fifth dimension.
The other ones, he was part of somebody's song, like in collaborations.
He got recognized on someone's project.
But this is the first time he is the one.
We would have seen the artwork or the flyer for submission and all of that. So this is the first time he has presented his body of work for consideration. So it's just the beginning for him. If maybe he tries next year, and Stonebwoy is still young. I mean, he's still young, so there is more room for improvement and all of that. So if he continue, if it is his dream, and he continues like this, I wouldn't be surprised that in the next 2 or 3 years, Stonebwoy will get a Grammy. Now with the truth, that one there. Once we have a Beam Nation and a Shatta movement, definitely it will happen. Imagine Stonebwoy and a nomination. Like by now, Shatta will be bleeding because no matter what you do, you will have people comparing. Yes, this one does baller songs. Look at somebody who does proper songs. I've gotten a nomination, and these things you can never stop it. So definitely, if he doesn't earn it, yes, the other camp will also see it as a glory kind of, a victory kind of, like Kumasi Atlantic Kotoka and House of Folk. Anytime House of Folk is competing in the continental tournament, the silent prayer of Kotoko fans is that House of Folk will not prosper, because when they prosper, it is dead. It is a death on their image. So you see, they won't say it loud, but when you lose, yes, they will also be having. These are fanaticism, so you can't take it so much. Just that it shouldn't get to the level that you see industry stakeholders and all of that going on that tangent. We can leave it with the fans and all of that. And even if like Stonebwoy, and you could have gotten some industry people
teasing Shatta.
Yes, exactly, and that is exactly. So that is normal, but Stonebwoy understand it. He shouldn't be a worry to him. He should just keep going, and I believe one day his dreams will be achieved.
Well, that is also good. Good attempt, Stonebwoy. Good attempt, MOG, the gospel artist. And I think Rocky Dauni also submitted this year. Yes, so good attempt, Rocky Dauni as well. So 3 of our people actually putting their right foot forward, and unfortunately, this is what it is. And Nigeria, I think that one there, I would have to get a seat myself and talk about that. Nigeria still rules African music, and the African Music Performance nomination even makes it clear. There are people conquering all over.
Oh yeah.
There are people conquering all over. The catch, like from Nigeria. The last one, then what a big then it means that we are just there. Well, Charlie, it's not easy, but it's all good. You guys serve yourself some Coke, serve yourself some pizza. That is Freedom Taste Pizza. Freedom Taste Pizza. They want us to kill our weekend with some hot pizza. So they actually brought some boxes for us, and currency good know everything.
Yeah. When say I had the only say only chance. Why yes, what?
You know the owner of the pizza company, he's also a musician.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, Freedom Boy.
Freedom Boy. Freedom Boy.
I guess he's a dancer.
No
not
boy.
really. Yeah.
In fact, when he came here, he said, "I don't recognize him, man. I struggled a little bit, but so on him experience."
Yeah, he's been here before.
May the experience be too. So Freedom Taste Pizza at Dakuman. They are adjacent Abruanana. So if you are in Accra, you are coming to Accra, you want some pizza to be delivered to you in the comfort of your apartment, hotel room, remember that Freedom Taste Pizza, they are here to serve you. So this afternoon, they served us some boxes for us to wrap our weekend with. And we will see how best we can manage it. Now, when you go to social media, there is a video circulating from Sunani about a certain woman who has been playing live band music with one man band or a certain man called one man. Their band also has a name. Let me get it right. They have some name before their band. Melody Band. Sunani Melody Band. That is the name of the band. Sunani Melody Band. And anytime I've seen people post a video of this very lady performing songs, popular songs by our Ghanaian artists, I know the idea has been to mock at her, to laugh at her, because she is not able to get the lyrics right most of the times. The lyrics will be here and she will be here. But of course, because she knows the sounds and the melodies, she goes ahead to sing them. Now, despite these videos trending, I'm asking myself, should we be happy or we should be sad about this development? Happy because, oh, this is someone who is a Ghanaian trying to perform our own songs at programs and not foreign songs. But she is not able to get it right. Or on the other side, we should be sad because again, if a Ghanaian can't get what our people are singing, obviously because they are singing in English, because I know if they had sang in Chi, I'm not sure she would have struggled. She will, unless maybe you are a Lumba that people are still not going to get what you say, even if it is Chi. But most of the songs that she is struggling to sing, it is because they are singing in English. So I'm asking that, should we be sad or we should be happy based on these developments from both angles? The fact that she is Ghanaian but can't sing songs from Ghanaian artists because they are singing in English, or we should be happy that, oh, someone is singing our songs, whether good or bad, we should be happy. Let me get experience, practical experiences from my people here in the studio when we finish watching one of her performances from the Sunani Melody Band. Watch it, I'll be back.
Yes, man. See me on the roadside, talking to the most high. Remember, you know I'm traveling, and I'm going to go dancing before I went to Kuala. Back again, brought me coming. I saw my life. Can't wait to be back. I know you miss me, I know. Thank you. Remember, you know you're traveling, and let me go and go dancing. Be back and when we go, that's how I like. I know you miss me, I know. Talk a crap one me away. And I will bet you. Yay! Yay! Okay. Yeah, per money. But I just can't go miss what. Oh! I just can't be who you are. Can you wake up? I didn't answer. It ain't man with that. A radio musica. A person making kinds of time. It has come inside. No. It has come inside. No. It has come inside. No. Sugar can sit back, girl, and visit her. So, Lord, juice, me, sell the ginger. Okay, I wanna be with you. When I talk acting out on me, I wanna be with you. I got the reason why I can't let's go. I never do see you come go so. And I'm so far to find your love. I never do see you come go so. I never do see you come go so. And I'm so far to find your love. I never do see you come go so. I do my girl on top. I'm like a TV and I don't. And I say, all I want like a samba. Nothing if I ever need a song. I don't do my girl on top. Taking it a black academy under the brush. Baby, if you want me. And that's the thing, come on, I'm with it. Let me get test of great. I see me so bolena men no wa better than the ace of space. You see that river grace on space because it gets some word. Baga mo ninja.
Sunani Melody Band. I'm sure by now the band owner. Oh my God, why hate it?
Why hate it?
Now, if you do any event around the Brownhalf region and they don't call the Sunani Melody Band, your program is not a rich program. In fact, especially when it has to do with funerals, if you don't get the Melody Band to come perform there, your funeral is not a standard funeral. It is a poor funeral because of this woman. I'm yet to even know her name, Akasa. Chamo, I am asking that, should we be worried or we should be happy? Knowing the examples I gave to you, someone is singing our songs, they are not singing any foreign songs. Or we should be sad because Ghanaian songs and still a Ghanaian is struggling to sing them. Like, how should we see this? Well, not many people are having fun on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I will go with those who are just having fun with it. I mean, this is how she can do it, and if people are enjoying it, whether they want to laugh at her or they just want to enjoy the way she does it, why not? We should just take it like that. Well, the best thing is to learn the song right, sing it right, do it the way it's supposed to be done. But if she can do it like this and people will still enjoy it, why not? Then we should allow her to function. I think we will get other group, other band who can do it perfectly. So if you want that thing, you go for them. But if you want somebody who can also go with the melodies and do her own
flow,
yeah, why not? We should just enjoy it. Well, it would have been better if she can sing it in a like the right way, for people to get the lyrics or go with it, whatever that they want to get. But here is the case that she can only do the melody in her own way, and people are enjoying it. she's trending.
Oh yeah,
she's trending. So at this point, I think she's winning. So even now, even if she will learn the right thing, she will not get this kind of publicity attention, or the spotlight on her like that.
Attention,
yeah, so she should think carefully, not to even at this point change and do it right.
She shouldn't change.
She will not get this
traction.
Publicity. Yes, if she's doing it right.
But is this a positive traction?
At the time that it was coming, no, but now it's turning to be positive. Because the popularity coming will give her more job. The band, they are popular, as you were saying. If you are having program in and around Sunani, and you are not calling Melody Band, no, your program is not
rated.
No.
Your program won't be rated.
Not at all. It means your program is not that big. It's funny, and at the same time, people are enjoying it the way that she's doing it. So that's the thing. So you don't really know where to place her. Whether we should just say no, do it right and stop what you're doing, or just do whatever you can do in any way that you think your audience will enjoy it. The point is, if you go the direction that why is she not doing it right, so it's not nice, whatever. But you can see the crowd there, how they are happy.
Having fun.
Yes, they are having fun. So if it is not good for them, they will stop dancing or reacting in a positive way to it. They are having fun. So why do you want her to stop whilst others are having fun for her doing that? So for me, I think she should do her thing. She has her audience, and her audience will enjoy.
How about the pressure for her to also improve? Like, now you've gotten the attention.
If she improves,
take your time, do it well,
yeah,
and sing it, get it right.
Yes, it will be better for her, because other, even maybe a bigger band, a big international band, or like whatever, now that the spotlight is on her, can say that, okay, we think now you are good, we want you to join us. That will be her personal improvement or personal elevation. But as at now, she's enjoying the fame and the money that will come with it. it's also her personal thing. As for the audience, we are just enjoying whatever is coming up. So if we are not okay at a point, we will stop listening to her or reacting to her in that way.
Right.
So whatever decision that she will take, it will be her personal thing. And if this is a way that she should go, for me, I think she should do herself. As in, just be free and do whatever you want to do. If people are enjoying it, enjoy until it lasts. Because it will get to a point, people will not mind her again. It's because that it's like a new thing, a band that the leader can't sing well, she's butchering the song, she's doing something. It's for those who are watching, it's funny. But how sustainable is this thing? It is not. So she should decide for herself. And interestingly, why do you think that a band will employ somebody who cannot sing other people's songs, but people are still enjoying it, and she's doing it? They know what they are doing. So for me, she should just be herself.
In fact, Kojo here would attest to the fact that when we go out for some of these live band sessions, it is not all the time that the singers, they get most of these songs right. Me and him, we've gone to places, we've seen people struggling with lyrics in these songs when they are trying to perform them. And again, in the case of this woman, I have a feeling she doesn't write any of the lyrics. Like, she listens continuously, and as she hears it, that is what she comes to sing. And Kojo, what is the problem here?
When I saw the video, in fact, I was also happy. Even I was happy for the fact that she attempted to sing those songs. You know, we have different category of bands. We have the local bands who are more tuned to performing authentic funeral songs. And so when you come to these modern songs, they are very weak over there.
True.
So if you are going for event, you know the kind of band you go for. There are those for the urban, for the party types. So when you have exactly Chinchim, the Banfra, you know, all those guys, you know that they cut across. They can give you the modern trend. So this is a typical local band, and their strength is for the funerals and the local high life. So when I saw her trying, especially the Black Hole song, I was like, oh wow, this is great, because I wasn't expecting that to come from them. Most of them, they'll give you the high life. They can play from morning to evening, and the fans will enjoy it. Because that's not the time to come and even request for the Kwame Eugene's and all of that, their songs. You won't do that, because they will give you the authentic, exactly, and you will love it.
Yes.
Exactly.
You'll not be fed up.
Exactly. So the reason why the audience were very happy was that they tried to sing those songs, and you could see they weren't even expecting them to do that. But when you look at the band, you see that, oh, this is what they can give us, and now they have given us the high life, and they have extended it to give us this modern song. And when she was about singing Camido's Sugarcane, she spoke into the mic like, this song, you play it afi.
Is that okay?
You told the band.
I don't get it. Like what does it mean?
Meaning they don't play.
It's not a normal
exactly so. This song, you play it afi every year, like the band. So it's like they don't even
rehearse,
practice or rehearse it.
Okay.
And the normal,
it is not their favorite song.
No. So
she
had a problem.
The money that
exactly. She had a problem with it.
This money, this is because of the money that I'm about to do this song. That's why she said.
Yes. So you could see they don't pay attention to such songs to even get the lyrics very well, because if you are a band, you have a leader. If the singer is having a challenge with some of the words, you, the leader, you go the extra mile to at times even print the lyrics out. Make sure when they are singing, you correct them to get the right words. So it is a collective something. You don't have to just leave it onto the singer alone to do that. And one amazing thing was the fact that this is an elderly local woman the way she's even dressed in her local funeral cover and slit and doing those songs. It makes it so interesting because with the duku and the cover and slits in the breezy and singing Blacko, trying sugarcane, buga and all those songs was amazing. But the trend, you know, social media, when they jump on some of these things, it's just to make fun of you. It is not for the positive support. Exactly, it's just to make fun because that will make them happy. So they will trend you number one. And next time, if you try and doing something important, maybe you have a song and see if they will trend it. They won't trend it. But to me, when you look at the bigger picture, this can also, in as much as it can make them popular for more gigs, it can also drive some people away from them. Yes, because imagine it, like me, I won't get them for to come and sing and not get the words right. Right. Yes, because some people
understand
exactly, and that
the melody.
No. It's not. It's not just the melody. You see, the band was also playing very well, so you can ignore the singer and enjoy the creativity of the band because they were giving the stride, especially the drama. The drama was very, very good, and so you can ignore the lapses of the main singer and pay attention to the rhythms. And this funeral mood, people are taking things and all of that. So you see, they are not
everything
critical.
Goes.
It's a party after funeral.
Everything goes.
After funeral, it is just party. But imagine if it were to be a very reserved event and all of that. People would pay attention to whatever you are singing. So it's better they go back and learn the lyrics because that will also help them to get more gigs. Because the woman is vocally powerful. Yes, she's very, very vocal. Yeah, the vocals are on point. If they check on it, and she herself attests to the fact that they don't pay much attention to those songs because they think they are very good or their strength lies in the local authentic Ghanaian songs, high life, especially high life songs. So if they want to extend it, which I think is a plus, because not most of these local bands in these areas are able to go to that extent. So for them to do that is a plus. They should just pay attention to the lyrics and get the details right, because that also adds to their competitive advantage and all of that.
Sunani Melody Band. I've told my producer at Class Showbiz on CTV that I would want to talk to this lady. So all things being equal, on Tuesday, that interview will sure happen, and we want to know first of all, how does she even learn the song? I'm sure that is one thing I want to ask. And again, is she aware she's singing them wrongly, or
she's aware?
She's aware.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
She's aware that she's not getting everything right. She's aware.
Okay.
She's aware. And it's allowed.
As a musician,
you can do it too. One thing is, live band, it's not like you are in the studio where you have opportunity to correct yourself. You are doing it live, so you have to be very creative. Even there are some ways you can change it, and you are allowed to go. So this is live stage, and she's really aware that she's not getting it, but she needs to make it happen because of how it is.
Well, Kobe Just Van takes over.
Yes,
boss.
I think for me, I will look it from other angle. Yes, I'm sure it wasn't just today that they started. They started a long time ago. But the question here is, why this is the only video making them trend? I'm sure they've done whatever local thing that they have to do, getting their things right, but they didn't get them trend. But having this session or having this own thing right now, they are trending. Personally, I won't advise them, or I won't advise the lady to stop, because it is demand and supply. If I have my market and I can satisfy them with my product and they're okay, why do I have to change my market? And I will hear people say international, and you'll be able to make international. International local for 107. Brother Sammy, see you international. One back if you know 107. And yes, market nation. But you find say Obi Wuskaboka Kofa like a band that can perform very well. If I may minister scan, but if I bring these people to the kind of excitement, the jamming that I want, I will get it. So irrespective of how it is, yes, let me
don't
say,
underrate them.
Yes,
no, wait, what I mean is, don't see the fact that they are not able to sing right lyrics to mean they are cheap.
Yes.
Yeah. And it wasn't intentional. Not that she intentionally decided not to sing it well. She doesn't know it.
Yes, and more or less to some of these bands that even we see them to be professional, they sometimes get some of their lyrics wrong. Because sometimes you have to learn so many songs, and sometimes you can be confused trying to even exchange certain words in place of the others. But just that you have to play that kind of the smartness that my boss said. So sometimes you can see, so I've done these mistakes, but you have to let experience and other skills come in to intervene, so as at least you bring in your own rhythm or maybe sound to make it look nice. The band was on point, just that the woman didn't get some of the lyrics. So of course, I will support her, because if she still have to do that and will get to the market, and that market will bring them money. At the end of the day, whatever that we are talking about is money. Yes, right, and they've gotten free advertisements. You see media houses, sharing them on their social handles. And I'm sure no matter how maybe this video will go, it will also fetch them some gigs. They will get small a year but one corner Christmas and so nearby. Kofon so per band mo dia sanso loku. Brasam why fine now say
market who year so.
O pese brasam o pese hu dey bisa we currency. Why fine?
Market hey.
Yeah. Wasn't engineered. So it's like not like they intentionally did it. So it's like they have to find advantage.
Yeah, correct themselves. But the same mistake, no. We equally fetch them money. Opa bisa minua currency. Why fine now say live banner? Brass and forget lyrics ni sa no.
I don't go bisa currency.
Otaya fine. Otaya so sa. And why fine brass and why fine banner? Why fine banner? Tell me we no kwanja yes sir na we jump. Why fine no. And another circumstance currency we say we. Guinness here juma we say then. Inti brass and why fine now sir? Forget to read them no na at the end of the day no yesika na yepe. Krom ha obi ayesa de na boni yesa amfa nemre na ason ni koko na apai. Patapa nim se wan kwana be fa nkan ni. Anya wan kwana na ma patapa so gini di nya ni sika. Nti eso obi a kwan obenya ni shira. Cobra ba ogini din. Nti se black shape. Yeah, Mitty.
Cobra, one check.
Yeah, the remix now with Brass Sammy.
14 views. Very good album.
So I didn't hear so when you hear tobacco.
You do okay.
Yeah, it's about what is in the way. Papa for 2. I can say if I'm come out and say no, Ghanaian have short memory. I didn't know when you hit about coffee say your doama. Papa come to me now. In the brass, I mean, Nishira na ba you chop from it. But Sakonya woman so now with me suya. There's no harm in trying, and there's always room for us to learn and correct our mistakes. But if Oshana that leaning in I believe some of the local high life you can sing the lyrics very well. You should pay more attention on it, and when the demands come from that one too, on or non cash out. Yeah.
I see. Well, so as it stands now, the woman is still trending. Kojo says it is not marketing. It is rather.
No, I'm not saying it's not marketing. What I'm saying.
I'm saying they have marketed themselves well.
No, they didn't. Like you were attributing it to them. Like they
who did the performance?
No. It is people who have been spreading the exactly. So, this is like publicity.
Hey, no, it's not some people. That's their video.
Marketing comes like you have.
Yes, all the videos are there. Their videos too.
Oh yes, there was somebody shooting.
Yeah,
but it is not them. They didn't post it.
Oh no,
on their platform.
Yes, they posted it on their platform
on TikTok,
on YouTube.
Yes, but other people made it trend. Like people made it trend, you know, because but they wanted to mock them, make mockery of them. So they started sharing.
They posted it too, and people, those who watched.
So meaning they have been posting
Yes.
other things on
Yes.
their platform.
Because some of the things I saw 4 months ago and things.
In a bid for people to throw them, now they are getting the publicity. So this one, it wasn't engineered.
Of course,
by
the Bosom Pion factor.
It wasn't engineered by
It
them.
is a Bosom Pion factor. Same
Yeah.
way. When people wanted to laugh at him and they realized that Charlie, I but still, I don't know any.
But at times it's not like that. You can get all this and they can't even do it because people, it's not like they really mean to project you. They are making mockery of you. So if you want to capitalize on it, now what it becomes very, very difficult. We have seen so many examples recently, Alomo Jata and all of that. Whereas the guys tried to release proper songs and nobody paid attention to him. So it's very dicey. This.
Well, it's all good. We still need to give them their flowers for a good job done. As it stands now, I know it is going to be a long day for them because people are going to review most of their songs and artists be posting. And it's looking good. Now, the National Theatre has been in the news for the past days because one, workers at the National Theatre are not happy. They think that revelers are not getting their money's worth when they pay to come see events or programs at the theatre. And again, they have been calling for better remuneration. And I've chanced on a documentary by City TV News. I want us to watch a bit of the documentary. When I come back, I ask myself that, is it because we, the patrons, number one, and the people who actually pay for the services of the National Theatre, is it because we are not wild enough? That is why they are still giving us poor service, air conditions not working, so many things not actively functioning at the National Theatre. Meanwhile, it's one of the most busiest venues in Accra. The National Theatre is one of the most busiest venues in Accra with all its sites. I'm sure no weekend has passed, like from Sunday to Sunday, that nothing at all happened. At least, if not the major one, small ones will be happening. Wedding, reception, church services, seminars, like every other thing is happening at the National Theatre. It's not the one you hear on radio and TV. So many things happen there. Now I'm asking that, is it because those who are paying for services there are not wild enough? Or even we patrons, that cut some last show I call it, Charlie, what's the crowd on TV free? What is happening? Let's go watch this documentary. When I come back, we open the conversation up.
The seat here is broken, so this is more like a foreign seat that has been brought to fill in this particular space. The seat here is broken, so this is more like a foreign seat that has been brought to fill in this particular space, which has no comfortable seat for people who do come here to sit. So that is one of the observation, and there are a number of such seats that has been imported into the space to occupy this place. Now you see another seat here without a lean back for people who want to sit and have that comfort to enjoy their movies, their arts, and the likes. Here is another strange seat that we see right within the seats. So there are a number of them all around that we see, and the place is a state of worry for those who patronize this facility. Here is another seat that we can point to, and I wonder how someone would sit on this and would have to sit in this position throughout whatever he's here to watch or enjoy. And these are just but a few of the concerns being raised by the workers here of the National Theatre. Now we are told that the air conditioners that you see around are equally not working.
Anyways, the National Theatre and its issues right there in our faces. And personally, because I am an ardent user of the facility, I am also for this course. Whoever called the media's attention to the venue has done us a great service. Not a disservice, a great service. Because we are paying
CTA is booked
events
so
back to back. Now the theater and the comedy guys, back to back, now Shoko and George Quidams. Almost every quarter or 3, they are doing something.
I think Nancy is even using it. This Nancy.
Okay, Nancy, yes, his place, his show.
This weekend, right? Or next,
I'm not too sure about the dates.
25th. Okay, I think.
Yes, his event is also going to be at National Theatre.
Yeah.
And all these things happening there. I'm asking that, is it because we, patrons, are not wild enough? Or those who are paying for the services of the place are not wild enough? Chemo just brought in another angle that it is just political. And Chemo, because you are free, you can start.
Yeah. It's purely politics. Because it's government.
Politics meaning what? The place is fine and they are going to say...
the place is not fine.
So
but you see, this lady or the person in charge now will not be the first person to get this or to witness this. So what was happening at the time that there was other leaders, those workers who are complaining now, they've been there. I can bet, yes, I can bet the one who hasn't been there for long will be about 5 to 6 years.
Yeah, so, because most of them are saying they've been there for 12 years.
Yes.
Because this woman, when I was working at Plaza FM, she was still the executive director. That I mean something.
Yes.
I mean, or being or whatever.
Yes, it's a political appointment. So they
now they were me as Swerves.
Yes.
Like Ojinamusa as a Biamo
Ebia minister be or hunt money could do money like they have their way of doing it. And so even the person, the journalist was just showing us the auditorium. Even behind the scenes, I've been there before. It's not that pleasant. It's not.
Yeah, you have been doing.
Yes, there are rooms there that you can give it to guests.
Yeah.
For them to dress or do whatever. There's nothing in that room. It's empty. It's just empty rooms like that.
Mirrors.
Yes.
Chairs.
Nothing. You don't even have chairs there. It's empty like that. So when you get there, you have to find a corner, one corner somewhere, and put your things and try to dress like that or something.
Maybe they've changed. When last did you use the rooms?
Oh, Master.
It's still like that.
Maybe.
But
age, time may be a factor.
Yes, it's been. I think the last time I saw that thing, I
can tell it is still the same. But the last time you went to the Cross Sports Stadium,
but it will still be the same. Well, I think it will be about
because people have
3 or 4 years now.
Exactly. So
no, by the time that we were using it, other people were also using it. Just that those who use the facility, they don't complain that much.
That's what I'm saying. That
we
haven't been wild enough.
Oh yeah, for that one, I think yes, we have not been wild. I mean, when you go, because of that, people don't really use that place as a dressing room. They use
the backstage,
the curtain.
Yes,
they have about 4.
Yes, I know.
Thing to
I know exactly what you are talking about.
So they will go just behind it and do whatever.
There.
They don't go to the room where they are supposed to.
I did one event with some people like that. Women were changing just at the
backstage. The curtain will come down and then they dress just behind it. Meanwhile, there are rooms there that you can use, but there's nothing in those rooms. And you see, because it's a political appointment, it's really, really difficult to sack the leaders who are not performing or even the workers. It will go through a whole lot for you to sack somebody. The best that you can do is to transfer them. So if the person is a technical person and you can't transfer the person, then until that person will go for their pension, they will still be there. You can just add up to them. And most of the workers there, in fact, for these people, I'm not sure, but for the government institutions that I know, family members work there. If the leader there has any family member or friend or like, that is how it works. The technical there will leave before that person will go on pension. His son, nephew or whoever will come and replace. So almost all the people there, when you ask them, have your family member work here before, most of them will say yes. Only few people. So it is really difficult to manage government institution like that. And what they are saying, I agree, things are failing. But I'm not sure anything will change if they just change the head. Maybe we can try and see, maybe new person will come and will stamp his feet and say, no, I'll not allow this thing to go on. But I doubt whether that thing will happen. It's good that they are putting it on the spotlight like this, because they will try to do something. At least we will get it better than before. By getting it the way it's supposed to, I doubt that we will get there. I doubt that we will get there. But I think this is a good move. Okay. Why? Because now people will pay attention, and those there will try something. I mean, let's just improve what we have here. They take good money from people.
Yes.
But they don't even service
the money that they take.
Yes. Still, they don't even service the auditorium. That's the thing. And that money is different from their salary. They are government workers. So whether you go there for the program or you pay, they will still get paid.
The money is still coming.
Yes. So the money going in will be what they call IGF, internally generated fund.
Yeah.
And they will use it the way they want it. And sometimes it will interest you to know they will get a lot of money, but they will use it for meetings and seminars and
just
other
to
things.
Waste it.
Yes, other things apart from using it to correct what is happening in the place. They have carpenters there. They have electricians there. They have all
professionals.
All professionals. They are part of them, but the air conditioning will not be working as we were saying. Even sometimes the electronics, some of them, the curtains, you have to punch something, it will come down, and then you'll be punching the thing will not come. The carpenters will have to improvise. Sometimes they need some wood, cut certain things to do the stage. They will do it. Sometimes they will take what is there to do the stage. They will not replace it. They will chop the money. Like the issues there is not what we are seeing. In fact, this is just the surface of it. So hopefully after this spotlight that the journalist is putting on it, they will try something. But I think it will go beyond just getting rid of the head of the institution. I think we should pay better attention than just sacking her. If we just sack her and bring another political figure,
the results will be the same.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm continuing from there. The National Theatre. When was the last time you went there?
I think not long ago. I think a month, 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
With what my Chemo is saying there is true, but I want to tackle it from this side, like just sacking the head. If you want a change, or indeed you want change, the whole, I mean, those in authority there, them all we for fire them all. We have to sack them all, because taking away the head wouldn't bring any change. What if the remaining or the rest of the people too are corrupt today? It doesn't bring any result. So if indeed we want change, then let's sack all them, all these authorities, replace them with new ones. And even that one, Crampo, what is the possibility say they will also not get corrupt? Because at the end of the day, what those people there have people to that they listen to. So imagine say there's a new person taking instruction, but there's another boss somewhere behind us and also instructing that same boss to also act in accordance to his way. And it is a business thing that they are doing, intended thing that they are doing there. At the end of the day, they came there for their stomach. And this is not just National Theatre. If you go to most of these public, places, we still have this same problem. On my way, Ankasano, even re-innovation is a problem. The last time I went to the Accra Sports Stadium to watch one of these Premier League matches, I'm watching the Yamoboke. You can't even go there. You can't even go there. But speak about this same thing, you will get people to come defend it.
Oh dear. Hey.
Oh, Brasam. Could you imagine, say, at the time that I wanted to pee, I have to even force myself and go home because I have to get out from the stadium yard to find myself somewhere. Then after that, then I was like, oh, then why do I have to even bother myself and come back again? So I just have to pick a car and move my way. Wow. So this is a problem. It's a national problem, not national theater issue. It's a whole national problem. Let's even go to some of these government offices. You see that most of these offices for even our MPs, our ministers, some of the AC are not working. Some of the curtains are not even functioning at all. There is only a small, problem that can be fixed. One person can even sacrifice and take his pocket money to fix it, but nobody will even bother to do. But at the end of the day, they are there in that same office doing businesses. These same people, they are there doing businesses to satisfy themselves. So I think we have to cry enough. The crying isn't enough. And to we the patrons too, I think say our attention is just go there for that particular function and after that we leave. But I believe if we all cry enough, it will go a long way to bring that change that we want. And Sammy, let us not also shift all the blames onto the authorities too. We the patrons too. We can also play a role in it. Yes. Obi betumi akọ stadium onim say seat in etena no otia so abu no. The same thing happen. You go to some of these events. What's it?
They are Shatta.
Oh no, like an individual attitude.
Stadium ade me wan say aya no wi wo.
Individual
any panadol so
na up from there. So
we
let us all be a positive influencers or advocate for this change. If you want the change that we are all talking about, let us all change the attitude. We need to have attitudinal change, a total mindset, towards a positive agenda. Until then, if you don't have that, if I say I want to make a change and my followers are not listening to or going in line with whatever change that I'm going to, change, at the end of the day, I won't achieve any result. So let us all have this cycle, take that conscious effort to bring that. Until then, dear Saga, your best is leader.
Well, Kojo, take over for me.
Yeah, the state of the National Theatre tells how our people don't take creatives serious, because as far as I know, this is one of the purposeful auditoriums for the creative art. We don't have other venues where multi-purposeful auditorium that we can have variety to do so many things. We don't have its kind. It is until recently that private people are giving us something similar for us to have our event. But the way it has been built, how the seat has been arranged, it is more purposeful and it fits most of the things that we do. So why do you leave the only edifice that we can at least count on, that when we want to do certain things we can use it? Why do you leave it to rot? It clearly tells you they don't care so much about our welfare. And so it is not surprising that we have been complaining about the auditorium for far too long, but nothing, we haven't seen any change. I want to believe this report from the journalists will help, because now it has brought some things that is not very good. And these politicians, when they see that journalists are doing their job in this way, at times it gets to them. I always say that politicians, the people that they fear are journalists, but because they know that they found their way to buy them, to influence them
into their heads,
exactly, so that they fear them. The only people who can put them to check are the journalists, if they are going to do their job free and fair, because they know that their intention to get to the masses.
Yeah.
And these masses, they always dine with these journalists, so they have easy access to them. So they found their way to convince these journalists. Some of them set up their own radio station and TV station, media platform to push their agenda. Now, why they are not maintaining or maybe refurbishing the place and all of that? Other school of thought is also that most of the people who uses the venue goes for waivers and all of that. They write to the ministry. It may be the price that they must be charged. They write to the ministry for waivers, and they come and use the auditorium
almost free.
You know, so it's like it is not.
They're also not making.
They are
enough
also
like
not
that.
making enough, and almost when you check most of the frequent users of the place, most of them what they are paying is not actually what they are supposed to pay. It has been even now.
Who is saying this? How do you get this information?
Oh, from we are all in industry. We are all in industry, so yes.
Party people do an event there and they will not pay.
Not even party people cry. Not even party people. Yeah, not even in the private individuals who have connections and all of that.
And
they write.
They
write, you know. And even now they are even doing partnership. I can say with the comedians. They do partnerships.
I think they have one of the months as Black History Month or something like that.
Exactly.
And during that month, whoever wants to do a show, they partner with you.
Yes. So
you don't pay anything in advance.
Exactly.
You just come and do it, and
then they share revenue.
With them.
So as to whether they are even making enough money that can even make sure that they can maintain it from their internally generated revenue and all of that. It's also another problem. And we all know these are public institutions. We have problems, supervision and all of that, because it is mostly political.
So anybody at all can
misbehave. You know, you are there, you are relaxed. Nobody is checking you. You can't do this at the door. It is somebody's private business. So they are investing. They can't come there and see that things are in bad state. You, the manager of the space, you'll be fired. But this is not the case here. Anything can happen, and it's like, okay, they can tell you they have written for funds, and it's not coming because the board chairman said they have been looking for funds for all these years. And you know this will go through a system, a process, and you know this public bureaucracy. You have to go here, and when you get to the top, what are we going to refurbish? Is it even in line of our political dreams and all of that? We also have with expediency, they have renovated the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, because that is falls in the agenda. Can they do same for the National Theatre, where people are going for events and it will look that glamorous for us? No, but that is not even part of them. So at times when you are blaming authorities there, you may be mistaken. Sure. Because it is not in their capacity to do those things. And what I know is the money is generated. It has where it goes somewhere. They have to make sure it goes somewhere. Then they will, when you need it.
It is not in the National Theatre
case. They manage or they manage the funds.
Well, yes, they manage their funds.
They manage it.
They manage it supervised by
national culture for
so it means they can't take decisions themselves. That okay, we have raised, let's say, 1 million cedis within 5 months. So we want to use it to fix the chairs.
No, the board chair somewhere who is not a regular day-to-day manager will decide how they should use it.
Exactly, because what the Protestants are saying is that they are accusing the manager or the leader of the place for mismanagement and not giving them their promotion that has been long overdue and all of that. So if some of these things are within their capacity, if they are the people who can determine that, okay, we need to renovate from our coffers, they have that power, then all the allegations by these Protestants stands. But if there is a higher authority that would decide or sign that you can touch this money, then you may not be able to blame them that much. But it is appalling. It is not the best, because still people are using the facility. People are still using, and patrons coming in there should get value for whatever they are paying for. Last time I learned Fifi Coleman used it, and mosquitoes. He has to go and buy mosquito spray to. He says it's not easy, especially when you are going to use it. So you have to go there and when it's empty alone and prepare the place. That way you are dead. Them would chill you.
Well, let's close. There is this video that I want us to brush it up as we prepare to close. I remember the Stonebwoy Shatta Wale saga about their clash of dates at the Accra Sports Stadium. When the issue came up, many pundits, many radio presenters, TV presenters, and industry peeps alike sounded like, oh, Shatta Wale had no case, because if Stonebwoy is going to finish his show on 22nd and tear down on 23rd, Shatta Wale can still set up on 24th and do his show on 25th. Now, an expert has spoken, and I want us to listen to the interview briefly, put together by Kwesi Abuaji on Peace FM Entertainment Review. Then when I come, I ask that, is it that our people don't know, or it was deliberate that so especially, and here I'm talking about those who thought there was no problem. Those who thought there was no problem. Was it deliberate, or they did not know? I want us to watch this. I'll be back.
Okay. Kojo Kasemuno can be said most set up the whole week. That's a tidal wave. Okay. Kojo Kasemuno can be said most set up the whole week. That's a tidal wave. So another was saying, "Ena mode set it up." For instance, they say, "Mimi ndani hu ino." Mu yusu nado was saying, "Na mode set it up." No.
Yeah, the 4 days and set it up. And I set it up on so. Yeah, the machines, yeah, the cranes, forklift, and I did set it up. Sa a dome structure, we say, because it was so far, and a little baby, and young one now with me, don't start it, and I so be stop it. It's a machine, and the page in home, and the crane, I can see me, and about 15 people, and it's now a share. Within 4 days, Emma Nina area pay.
I see. Na Yamudia, ya ni mwejuwe antiasi ye BBC na ye befi se bia mo de be bosome kra be na otwemi enu obehuna event bi na akwa ntokwa o ye hia be na otwe be na otwemi enu ansa ne de asset stage na say we ade ehu kama kunkuron ye si honum say no 4 days pe.
We no ye the American no ye metal no kwa o yeah the stage structure no ye be wie ama sound for abem ye be wie ama ya say LED ye be wie ama ya say light ye be wie ama ya carpet e wo stage nim ye be wie ama electrical so for ababa ye omoduma enti eno kwa no stage no kwa no na make am want to
enti me fan say endade no amo hyehyɛ ne ntoma na mo de bekura ho no eno na mo di 4 days no
4 days no yeah.
Okay, so me musa for nia ye hu ya ye ni agye hu kama light for bem sound for bem ni ese so bem bia bem no eno take it how long, how many days?
Yes, bibia see on Saturday ever say 1 week and ye di here juma to set up no and 1 week no anopa awiani anajo nyina ye juma
inti me fan say virtually 24 hours
for 1 week and yetimi di na I was say ye bo Echo House for abaso pa say o matimi a hosting star event we say Echo House for ye ade kese pa because in Africa no this is the biggest beach festival Africa I think and for it to be hosted by Ghana and then 100% Ghanaian entrepreneurs and ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛbɔ yɛn ho aba so sɛ Ghanafoɔ nso so yɛwɔ adeɛ a ɛyɛ.
Okay, so 2 minutes, and we are closing. So, listening to this explanation coming from an event expert or an event producer, and how our industry handled the Shatta, Stonebwoy, Saga, especially those who made it, felt like it was normal. What does it mean? Is it sheer ignorance on our part, or it was deliberate just to sound a way to favor one of the parties? Okay. In that conversation.
Yeah, I think during that conversation, I don't want to believe that they don't know that it takes some effort to set up some of these states, and you need a good time to do that. But in that case, you see, they were using Freedom Wave's own achievement, own standard, because they had done it the previous time within that space.
So to them, they thought they are going
to. So to them, they said that the last one you were able to set up within the same day. So why can't you do it now? But if we tell you that, okay, look, we are doing a stage like this, and a stage of that magnitude, there's no way you can do it within that space, because look at that stage, as I said.
But how were they thinking that we were going to do the same thing again?
Exactly. That is also another point. But they are so. What kind of stage are you going to put out now? That you need more space.
So they wanted us to show them.
Exactly. It would have been a way to also silence them.
Nobody does that.
Oh, of course. Yes, you wouldn't do it, but but you wouldn't do it. But once they know that, okay, you have done it before, someone can fall on that and so because you have done it before. But they can also wrong you guys when you say what we are coming to do, we need more space. They can't fault you at that because they don't know what you are bringing. What if it is a bigger stage more than what we have seen? So these are technicalities. So you can agree that people will be biased. They don't want to be fair. So they will just use your previous event and say that, oh, you have done it before, so you can do it. You are just trying to because it's your because it's your competitor trying to do that. But clearly, yes, just putting the bass and the metals alone costed
they spent
4 days, and before lighting, people will come, trasses and all of that before sound. So I think he said it was a minimum of a week, to put out this event. But then we all have to, at times, when conversations come, and it is between Shatta and Stonebwoy, definitely people who have favorite wouldn't open the conversation fairly for everybody to know that, okay, Charlie, why not give them the benefit of the doubt? What if the stage that they will mount this time round, it demands that time? So people could have argued on that aspect. But you know how it is. People who are not for you will never make it fair and balanced for you. But clearly everybody knows that when you are putting a stage, it needs time. Depending on how the stage will be and all.
Well, we are closing. Kobe, I'll do some 2 minutes. We are closing. That time is up.
All right, brother Sammy, it is what it is. And anytime I become saddened, especially when issues like this, I want it to be an open conversation. And even those experts that we expect them to even educate the young ones that we are learning. And they want to play that kind of this industry politics. But all being the same, it's good say at least we've gotten an expert to open the conversation. I think with my side anointed there, we use cringe track. So sometimes I know when it comes to these functions of this, what a cringe track can be used for, and even sometimes how to even control it. It comes with some kind of complexity and other stuff. So it is good, but all the same, we wish everybody well. Let us all learn from this space. And I see that sometimes some of these people, it is like the theory is too much. Most of them don't even go to the field. Obi waha or say or team industry nase, but the way about organizing event from the organization to everything and kasa encore hobby. So they say finish na huna try videos are on the stage, but he doesn't even know the kind of energy effort you have to put in some of the things that low key, and even at a point that stage in Puya Mountain, some of the emergencies people have it to me are counted out, and so it is good. We all have to learn from it, and trust me, moving forward, it is going to help us as an industry. I think that event too will also serve a benchmark for those people who to them they are about to organize event in this December. I mean, it will put them on the tough risk for them to challenge themselves and come forth. It is good for us, and trust us, we all have to support this thing and stop the more or less the propaganda. Because the young ones are also learning. So if we don't want to speak the truth, educate the young ones what they need to know, sometimes you are more or less being wicked or being unfair to the young generation coming.
Chamo, we are closing 2 minutes.
Yeah, interesting. Well, me, I'm not surprised. I mean, based on the kind of stage that you are trying to set up and all that, some may even take more than a week, as this one especially took. He said it took them about a week to put it together, and I think some stage will go more than that. And when the issue came up, yes, people took sides. So you just need points to support your position.
Your claim,
it wasn't like you are trying to be fair or balance in your comment or to make sense. No, where you belong is will determine how you state your case or put out your points to defend it. So I'm not surprised that people did that, but clearly the way the man is talking, I mean, if you want to be fair and balanced, the best way that at that time you could have done is to ask questions. What kind of stage are you putting up? Why is it that this time around it will take you more than 3 days, or you want 1 week or something? I mean, but people were not asking that question. Do it 2 days is okay. You like fighting, that's why you don't that kind of argument. I mean, it is based on where you belong. So I'm not surprised that people did that. But yes, it's good that you get some of these educations, especially from those who are doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can learn 1 or 2 from this, and yes, we move on. But I don't see it changing based on where they are. Those who will change their mind, you can clearly know that they have changed their mind because they have changed their position. When they change camp, their thinking will also change. Yeah, for sure.
Well, thanks be to God. The week has ended successfully here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily, and it has ended successfully with the pundits. In Team Dodo Solomon Chemo, online manager, Flex Entertainment Limited, and for digital consultancy to help you work on your monetization, streaming, and more. And I also have man like Kobe Josvan, aka the nation's blogger, anointed electricals boss. I know it is going to be their season this Christmas.
For sure.
Jessica Papa.
Cash out.
Of course. Kojo King is also a musician, pundit, marketing exec, and to the people who are behind the scenes, Digital Rasta, he is also called Currency, who is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. My name remains Sammy Flex. If it is your first time, remember to subscribe to us, because here we do real showbiz. And to our Nigerian brothers, Grammy, the takeover is real. But you're very fine. I'll see you when I see you. We're out of here.